In a world where attention is loud, this is the silence that takes control. Not an introduction, not a reveal, but an arrival that doesn't ask for permission. Before anything moves, before anything speaks, there is presence, and presence is enough. This is the kind of engineering that doesn't chase trends, it defines what comes after them. Born from a legacy that started in 1906, when Charles Rolls and Henry Royce built more than machines, they built a standard that refused to bend. Over a century later, that same philosophy doesn't evolve. It multiplies in precision. And here, inside this controlled space of light and reflection, it stands. The Rolls-Royce Cullinan. A form that doesn't blend into luxury. It becomes its reference point. Deep black paint absorbs the environment like it was designed to own every reflection around it. Chrome doesn't shine for attention. It reflects authority. There's no rush in its identity. Every surface is deliberate. Every line is calculated silence. The grille doesn't face forward like a design choice. It declares permanence. The spirit of Ecstasy doesn't decorate the hood. It defines what it means to lead without movement. Step closer, and the world outside begins to fade without permission. Not because it disappears, but because it no longer matters. The cabin doesn't invite you in. It isolates you from everything unnecessary. Black leather, deep grain textures, and soft ambient layers create a space where distraction simply cannot survive. Inside, control is not loud. It's subtle. A touch, a motion, a decision. And the entire environment responds like it was waiting. Lighting adjusts not to impress, but to align. Technology doesn't interrupt luxury, it respects it. Even silence feels engineered, as if sound itself has been negotiated. This is not the first chapter of Rolls-Royce. That story began over a century ago, with two names that refused compromise. Charles Rolls brought vision. Henry Royce brought discipline. Together, they created something that never tried to compete, only to exist above comparison. And that philosophy never left. Through generations, through evolution, through every modern interpretation of luxury, the core remains untouched, not redesigned, not replaced, refined. What you see today is not a new beginning. It is a continuous sentence written over time, still unfinished, still progressing. And when it moves, it does not perform. It proceeds. There is no aggression in its motion, no urgency in its presence. The world adjusts around it instead of the other way around. Roads don't challenge it, they accommodate it. This is what modern luxury has become when stripped of noise. Not excess, but intention. Not attention-seeking, but attention-commanding. Every detail exists for a reason that does not need explanation. And in the end, there is no need to summarize it. Because this is not about features, performance, or design language. It is about what remains when everything unnecessary has been removed. What's left is authority in its quietest form.